What's up, YouTube? It's YT, back with another video. Let's talk about these rent increases. So just a few months ago, the average rent in America was $1,500. Now I'm seeing the average is like two bands. So that's a $500 increase right there alone for like a one bedroom. This is just a one bed. So it's getting out of hand, way out of hand. And that's the topic of this one. I don't know about you, but are you close to renewal? Or did you just renew your rent? If so, let me know what you pay right now currently. Or if you're close to paying, I know you don't even want to know what it's going to go up to. I'm in the same boat as y'all. I don't even want to know. But it's coming real soon. Listen, I need everybody to thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. If you're brand new, go ahead and smash that subscribe button so you can see more of these videos. You know you want to. And ring that bell so you can be notified exactly when I post, because sometimes YouTube be tripping. So you want to be notified when I post so you can see these videos. Let's get into it, y'all. Rents don't make no sense.
Have landlords lost their minds? My roommate moved out a few months ago, so I currently live in a 2-bed, 2-bath by myself. And the price that I am paying for rent for a 2-bed, 2-bath with 2 parking spaces is the same amount of money I would be paying for a studio in Los Angeles, California. I feel like our whole perspective is warped because I hear people talking about, oh, I found a studio for $2,000, what a good deal. I just can't even process what is happening with rent costs in LA and also around the whole country. How is anybody affording rent? How?
I want to know who they're pricing these expensive ass apartments for. Who are they pricing it for? Because there's no way that I can't find a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom for lower than $2,300 that's actually decent. No roaches, no rats. We should not be in a state where minimum wage workers have to live with 3 to 4 people in order to afford to live. Everyone at minimum should be able to afford to live alone. Period.
Y'all want to know something? Rent price is so bad right now that single parent households have declined. There are more 2-parent households than ever before, or than a long time, I can say that. The number's been down for the longest, especially in the melanated community, but now the number's going back up. Let me give you an example. Both parents might not be together, but they got to live together because they can't afford to live alone. So the numbers are actually higher right now. Now that is a good thing, but the parents' intentions more than likely weren't to raise a 2-parent household. They just got to have a place to lay their head. They both need each other income. They need 2 incomes. So people they gotta do what they gotta do.
Hey guys, per my last video, a lot of y'all been asking me how much I pay for this 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment in Chicago. I just moved in here about a week and a half ago, so it's still pretty new to me. When it comes to the rent, it originally was about $2,400-$2,500 a month, but I got it when a deal was going on. So now I pay $2,208 a month, which is pretty ridiculous to me for a 1-bedroom apartment. So whenever you guys want to start a petition for the inflation in America, just let me know because I'll be here to sign it. But yeah, that price includes everything except for electricity, which I have to pay separately, and obviously I haven't been here that long to know how much that's gonna run me yet. But just know after this video was done, I did go ahead and cut these lights off because I don't want any surprises. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Bye.
There should absolutely be rent caps. Rent should be lower. Rent is insane.
I got a survey from my new property manager yesterday, and it was basically just like, tell us how we're doing. Not gonna lie, I was a little afraid to be honest on it, but like, fuck it, what are they gonna do, kick me out? So I did it, and one of the questions on there was like, do you think what you pay for your apartment is fair? And like, list the reasons why or why not. And I was like, yeah, no. First of all, no basic 1-bedroom apartment should cost $2,000 or more. And then I continue on to tell them why, on top of that, why this apartment is just not even close to worth what I'm paying. Like, you see these windows? And you see this Snuggie or whatever the fuck I'm wearing? Yeah, that's because these windows let in so much cold air that, like, our apartment freezes. We cannot put our heat above 73, but it stays on 73 all winter long. But then you get mornings like this where you have to put on really comfy clothes and stay all snuggly and warm because your apartment is 65 degrees. If not colder, because I don't believe that thermostat. Not to mention, it's way worse in the bedroom. And speaking of the bedroom, when it gets hot in there in the summertime, this little AC can't get in there. So we sweat tits all summer long. There's also a fan in the bathroom that is supposedly fixed, even though we've had maintenance over at least twice to fix it. And it's just still blowing mold just all over the bathroom. Totally worth $2,000 a month. I also figured I'd throw in there that when a plumber came into my apartment, last year? He told maintenance that in all of his days working in plumbing, he's been up and down the East Coast and he's never seen plumbing as bad as the plumbing in my building. Awesome! I only have 500 characters, so that's about as far as I could go. Obviously, that's not even remotely the last issue that this apartment has. Yet I predict that my rent will still somehow go up for next year, even though this new property management group is just sowing chaos across this complex. Because let me tell you, I went into the leasing office to deal with a rent issue because paying rent is now not easy with this new system that they implemented. And yeah, I wasn't the only person there to complain and be like, what the fuck is going on?
My rent just went from $1,360 to $3,900 a month.
From $1,360 to her paying $3,900? Man, what? Landlords done lost their minds. I'ma keep saying this. How is this legal? It should be rent caps. It should be some type of law to where they can't do this, man. $1,360 to $3,900? Boy, I'd be sick. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't be staying there no more. One thing about me, it's not about the money. It's about, I'm not about to be ripped off. Y'all not gonna get over on me. For $3,900, I should be giving 2 apartment units. If I had one bedroom apartment for $3,900, I should have 2 one-bedroom apartments. Y'all should give me my unit that I previously had plus the unit right next door. Let me go ahead and rent one of the units out and I'm gonna live in the other one. The one I'm renting out, that's gonna pay the additional costs.
I know I'm not the only one who can't afford rent or can't find a place to live. It is ridiculous the amount that these places are charging for rent these days. When you actually find a place and a deal, to not get it because you barely miss the income requirements because they want you to make 3 times the rent, I think that that's insanity. Especially because of the rent prices. The rent prices are insane. Yes. Am I budgeting to the wire? Yeah, I'm budgeting to the wire because you people are charging insane amounts for the fucking rent. So I gotta struggle. I'm still waiting. It's not a definite no, but I feel like it's gonna be a no. I passed everything else. Credit, A1, great credit score. My rental history, perfect, great, perfect. Income verification, yeah, we verified your income, but this is the problem. Yeah, you make just under the 3 times amount. They wanted me to send them my savings, the last 4 months of my savings statements. My last 4 months of my banking statements. This is what I gotta go through to rent an apartment. I haven't gotten a raise in 4 years. But they did give people raises this year, but you want to know what you had to do to qualify? You had to have not gotten a raise in the last 5 years. And so now I'm 53 years old, struggling to get back into her own place after being on my own for the last 20 years. It's hard. It's hard, and I'm frustrated, and I'm mad. And I know I'm not alone. Just a venting session, you know. Send your girls some good juju. Send your girls some good juju. Today is a great day. Today's a great day. Today is a great day. Now you all go have a kick-ass day.
Can we talk about how New York City rent and gentrification is completely out of control? I live in the hood, and they just made this brand new luxury building, right? I was curious. I went to go check the prices. Tell me how a studio starts at $3,600. A studio starts at $3,600. And can you believe what a 2-bedroom, 2-bath starts at? $6,700. That's $6,700. It's actually insane, especially the fact that it's in the hood. That doesn't make any damn sense. I'm just like so sick of gentrification and displacing low-income people to build these unnecessary luxury apartments when housing is literally a human right. We don't need more luxury apartments, especially in the hood where most of the population cannot afford $7,000 rent for a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That's actually ridiculous. Like, New York City needs to get it under control. It's actually insane.
In 2024, I don't understand how nobody living in New York. And shout out to everybody in New York. There's a lot of people watching this channel from there. But I don't know how y'all doing it. Those prices, I see why. And I'm from the Midwest. You know, we always got attitudes. I see why y'all be having attitudes in New York. Them prices will make you wake up with attitude. On the first, you should automatically have an attitude. That should be expected. That should be expected. They're going to have to make a whole new hood. Just take some of this open land in the suburbs and make that the new hood. The hood and the suburbs going to have to coexist together. The next street is the suburbs. The street behind that, that's the hood. Because where everybody in the hood going to go? The people that's used to the hood prices, where they going to go? The hood prices should stay hood prices. If hood activity is still going on, the prices shouldn't be so high. What I look like paying $3,000 to $7,000 in an area that's going to disappoint me every time I walk outside. It's going to have me stressed and depressed every time I go outside. In an unsafe area, what I look like paying that. If you in New York, it's best to go ahead and get out. Y'all might as well go elsewhere, man. Now, meanwhile, while American citizens are out here stressing over rent, I'm about to show y'all what's going on for the illegal aliens.
Right, y'all, this is Savannah Hernandez in Brunswick, Maine, reporting to you from the apartments where migrants are getting their rent paid for up to 2 years. Now, I wanted to give you guys a first inside look at these units. The migrants shared with us that they come furnished, so they have a flat screen TV in there, couches, tables, and chairs.
First of all, this is insane, okay? Second of all, I feel like, where's the outrage? People should be infuriated by this. This should be headline news, but it's not. The people of this country work their asses off every single day to provide for their families and build a life for themselves. And every single day we get up and we work for the American dream, while also paying into a system that under this administration doesn't pay us back in return, and instead gets handed to people who break our laws and come into our country illegally. So we get to work our entire lives just to get rated by taxes, and we're supposed to just sit back and watch our tax dollars get handed to people who haven't earned it and haven't paid a dime into our system? I'm just saying we revolted for less.
I agree. How ain't we doing nothing about it? What do we really stand on in this country? Now, for educational purposes only, we should be hitting the streets. We should be protesting. In other countries, they protest these type of matters. Here, we just sit back and let it happen. We might complain on the internet. We might talk to our friends about it and say how crazy it is and how unfair it is. Then other people, they not even talking about it. It's like people don't even care, or they're not even aware. It's one or the other, but other countries, they taking it to the streets. They showing that, hey, we're not going to tolerate this. Americans, we ain't going to do nothing about it. For educational purposes only, we should be doing something about it. We really living through this right now. We really living through this. This is real life in America. The country that's the best country ever is doing this, selling out the country to illegal aliens, to people that's not even citizens. They giving them free housing for 2 years. Have we ever got any free housing at all? Did we even get a month free? Did they tell us, hey, we're going to cover y'all rent this month? Don't even worry about it. We can't even get that, but they can get free housing for 2 years. I'm telling y'all, America a joke, man. Everybody might as well pack their belongings and move up out of here. Just head over to another country. It'll be a better life. Drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. If your rent has recently been renewed, if you just renewed your rent, I want to know how much you're paying. For 1 bed, 2 bed, let me know what you got. It's only so much longer until the average American not going to be able to afford to live nowhere. Not even in the hood. It ain't all bad, but it ain't all good. It's YT. Drop a comment below. Appreciate y'all watching.